Broadcasting from Watts Creative Studios and live on Grove Street FM. You're listening to Cool Talk Live, brought to you by Brown's Heating and Air, with your host, Brandon Brown.
What's up? Afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Cool Talk Live with Brandon Brown with Brown's Heating and Air. Thank you for visiting or listening to us this Wednesday. How's it going, Woody?
Oh man, we're rocking and rolling today.
Man, Wednesdays is a great day here.
It is. It's all live shows,
all
and
live.
It's probably one of my favorite days of the week, to be honest with you.
We've added a lot of live shows. Of course, this is my second episode, but Woody has made Wednesdays live day, especially if you have the Grove Street FM app. Yep. You can listen at work, headphones, wherever. Don't have to be on the radio 24/7. You can listen on all your podcast platforms.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's been a great day. The weather is clear. It's getting hot, but I'm really depressed today, Woody.
Why are you depressed, man?
I am.
Come on now.
It's always something.
It is.
You know, I mean, if anybody kept up with all my episodes or know me, if you haven't, I guess I finally got over my surgery. Doing good since had a tumor removed. It was benign, thank God. But then all of a sudden in April, I started having these allergic reactions to different foods.
Oh, no.
I'm like, good gosh, what is happening now? I mean, I turned 40 in September, and I've been saying, at least let me make it to 40 before I fall apart. So all through April, I'm having these reactions. We're trying to narrow out what it is, and I finally went to the allergist and then did the blood work, and actually had to go this morning before I came here to get the results.
Oh, no.
I've got alpha gal.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh.
It's horrible.
Oh, man.
All the things I love to eat.
Pain.
It's horrible. And he said my numbers are so high I can't have dairy either. So I'm cutting out. I've got to cut out red meat. I love a steak. That's my. It's so depressing to talk about.
I can feel the depression in your voice right now.
Just thinking about it, you know.
Oh my God!
And I've got to cut out milk products.
What? There's nothing else to eat. Like, what are you going to eat?
I mean, I'm just eating.
You drink water.
The grass outside is just tasting better and better every time I eat lunch now.
Oh my Lord!
But
sounds horrible.
Sorry. It is, and it's because when I first went, he was asking me all these questions, and I had a tick about a year ago.
Yeah.
And he said it could take a year to 2 years to activate.
Yeah.
And sure enough, the numbers came back through the roof. So usually a lot of people in this area have it, and it's mild enough to where you can do some dairy, you can have cheese, and you can have desserts and but mine's, and that's around a 1 to 2. Mine came back like a 5.3. Yeah,
oh my gosh. So all right. So you have to cut out dairy.
I have to cut out milk products. Yes,
milk
dairy.
Products. Red meat.
Nope, nothing. No mammal meat. 4 legs. No 4 legs. I can eat chicken, turkey, fish, shrimp. Is my only real meats I can eat.
That is crazy.
And then it's been horrible. And of course, this week's been full of birthdays. It's mother-in-law and my son's birthday's today, and we have all these birthday parties, and I'm watching them eat cake, and I can't have any.
Oh my gosh, man!
I told the doctor, I said, "Well, I wanted to lose weight. Now this is going to be it, I guess."
Man, what a hard way to lose, though, man.
It is. I love a good steak.
God,
I mean, just thinking about it now,
pain, man. That is horrible.
It's
so sorry.
Sorry. And I feel even worse for my wife, because each week we do meal planning, and we've been eating healthy.
Yeah.
And that's hard enough as it is to try to come up with meals or find somewhere to eat and make sure you're eating healthy, not trying to eat junk. And that's how hard eating now. We have to find. I feel for her, man. God bless her, because
shopping on one
not only was it already hard and expensive enough to meal plan to be healthy. Anybody that eats healthy knows that it's not cheap.
No, it's not.
It's you have to do a lot of research, because sometimes you think something's healthy and it's not. And then now that you throw in, now she has to. I have my own shelf on the fridge now: non-dairy butter, dairy-free yogurt, dairy-free cheeses, almond milk. So she's going to be making me a meal and then making them 3 a different meal. I don't know. It's going to be. So pray for us for the next.
Oh my gosh.
This could go on. And he said, over time, if I don't get any more tick bites, it should weaken in 1 to 3 years, where I can start introducing stuff. But man, it's going to be a long 1 to 3 years.
Now I'm going to tell you. So when was it? It was 5 years ago.
Okay.
5 years ago, I got bit by a tick,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know for a while. Like I could not figure out what was going on. Right, I just started feeling really bad, like just tired, just awful. And then one night we had a steak, right, and I felt like I was going to die later that night. So I came home, laying in the floor, and then that's what went to the doctor and come to find out I had a tick bite. And sure enough, man, for about a year I couldn't. Every time I would eat pork, red meat.
So you've had it.
Yeah, and it was hard. It was hard. I didn't like.
Did you go to an allergist doctor to get your test, or did you just cut it out?
I went to the doctor, and they after they did blood work, all this stuff. I had Rocky Mountain spotted fever.
Oh,
But see the whole thing for me though, like I love chicken and all that stuff. I don't eat steak very often, but I'll get in a mood for it, right? And then I'll eat it like for 3 weeks straight. Well, that's what happened. I usually don't eat a lot of red meat, but then I chose, I don't know, it was like a week span, ate a steak, and I was like, man, I feel horrible. And then I kept punishing myself, and then come to find out finally it was a tick bite. So it wasn't too hard. I didn't have the dairy thing, but it wasn't too hard for me because like I go through my red meat cycles,
but not
anyway.
as much.
Yeah, but good God, I
could eat steak twice a week.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's normally.
It's horrible.
So I don't know. It's very depressing. No, it's always, and it always sounds like, it seems like it's something all the time. You know?
I mean, yeah, you've had with the.
It's been a crazy year.
With the surgery, with this, it's like.
It's something's telling me something. I need to straighten up.
I thought 2021 would be like smooth sailing. But
it was getting there,
2022, Brandon.
It was, yeah.
That's the year.
And I'm an even number kind of guy, so I hate odd numbers. So
we just need to get to the end of 2021. That's all we need to do.
And they've I also asked them today because I know a ton of people that have had alpha-gal or have gotten it, and they say you can get acupuncture.
Yeah.
But I asked him about that today, and he said that there's a big UVA study. All the allergist doctors up there put out a huge study at the beginning of this year saying do not rely on acupuncture. There's no proof that it gets rid of alpha-gal or lessens it. Most of the time it's some other stuff going on, or it's a weak alpha-gal. And so if I do it, you'd have to test your blood every week and wait for your number to come down before you can eat. So you can't just go get it and then start eating red meat. He said you'll end up dead. I mean, like, well,
it's not a good feeling.
God, no, I do not want to wake up dead tomorrow.
No.
So I'm just, I guess the next couple of years I can get down, lose my weight, but not the way I want to lose it.
No.
But I'll just be eating a lot.
You know what though? I guess the positive is you don't really have a choice.
I don't have a that's right.
So it's like, on one hand, it's like, man, I can't have this, but literally it will make you sick if you do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's
going to be it.
That's the way I operate though.
So
God has to slam a door in my
turkey,
face. He's
chicken, and veg. I'll be a vegetarian and just eat a lot.
Be a vegan.
Yep, chicken, turkey, and shrimp. And you even got to watch out if you go out to eat. They cook the chicken beside the steak, and the steak juices are in. So it's a lot to think about.
Hey, what about tofu? You could do. Have you ever tried tofu?
I have not.
Yeah, if you go, I've had it at Chipotle.
Okay.
The tofu instead of it's not bad. It's just got to be seasoned, and it kind of takes on whatever.
I'm at the point right now. I'm gonna be trying a lot of stuff I have not tried before.
Just tell yourself it's not tofu though.
I do love sushi, so I like crab meat and shrimp, so I can eat sushi. But it's gonna be hard. But
I'm praying for you.
Yeah, pray for my wife because meal planning's already tough enough.
Bless her heart.
And she's probably gonna kick me out for 3 years. Say, come back when you can eat
for like 6 months. You do your own grocery shopping.
But but with all this going on, I do want to tell people that we do have, with the stuff I've had.
Yes.
With the surgery and this, something was telling me to do something more for the community. So next week is our third meeting of Leadership for Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're listening and you're a local business, and you're either a local business owner or even just a supervisor in a big business, you don't have to be a business owner. I've started a group. We meet the last Thursday of every month for lunch at Scoreboards, 12 o'clock. We meet 12 to 1, 1:30.
Mm-hmm.
And
in Windhurst.
We do a devotional, a prayer, and it's always a business devotional. And what we do is we give everybody in the group a devotional doing the Bible app till the next meeting. So everybody's doing the one now. And if you come and you hadn't done it, that's fine. We talk about it. And then we all get together and talk about what we read the notes we made. We pray, and I'm trying to just help other businesses and leaders grow their business, the right way, or with Bible help, biblical help. So we named it Leadership for Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the last Thursday of the month at Scoreboards, 12 o'clock. If you're an owner, or work by yourself or any kind of supervisor, come on and join us. We've had 2 meetings so far, and we're averaging 20 to 30 people a meeting.
That's awesome.
So I hope to grow it even more and spread that and help the community grow, just to give back and build a better community, just to let people see the good in the businesses instead of always hearing the negative on the news. So that's been fun. That's been fun.
Well, it's important too, because like you said, like you can get really, you can end up on an island by yourself, and you kind of you hear the same stuff, and it's good to have a good support system and like-minded people just to kind of just talk to,
right?
See where everybody's at. Like, hey, what's going on?
Especially since last year.
Oh gosh,
so many businesses went through so much. I'm so thankful for some groups I'm already in, the Central Virginia Business Coalition that we're in. Heather and Diane have done a superb job when we were locked down on still letting us find ways to meet through Zoom, social distance meetings, helping businesses stay afloat, because that's our number one goal, is to support local business owners. And that's my goal on this podcast. When I started, like, hey, let's promote business owners that are local, that are small and need to grow. So now that everything's opening back up, these businesses are, and things need help. Sometimes some of them need financial help. Some of them need employee help. Some of them have spiritual issues of how to present and take their company forward so that employees follow the right way. And that's that's my goal in the Leadership for Christ group, is just, come with an open mind, and we do a Bible study. We pray, and if there's an issue, we try to help each other. There's no competition or judgments. Let's help each other grow and stay afloat.
That's right. That's good. That's a great idea.
So it's good. Next Thursday is the third meeting. So if you want to come, please do. Just come to Scoreboards 12. Great food, great fellowship. I'll be eating the grilled chicken every month from now on.
and no dessert.
If you get dessert, just don't eat it in front of me.
Like Brandon's over
I can't even have Jello.
Oh my God.
You know that? It's weird.
I didn't know that.
Marshmallow?
Really?
And I said, well, hey, I can get turkey sausage. Nope.
No.
It's got a film around it to keep it preserved that comes from beef broth. So I can have turkey bacon, but I got to stay away from turkey sausage.
Oh.
It just gets worse and worse, man, the more you look into it.
I know.
I am going to, I may do the acupuncture and then go back and get my blood tested.
I would try it.
Definitely.
What would it hurt?
He just mainly said, don't do it. And then start eating, because you will. There are a lot of cases people end up in the hospital without following up with the allergist and doing blood work. But if you get to a point you're doing it's like once you pay for each trip and you start doing blood work each week, you got to start paying out of pocket. So it could be expensive if it's not working. You just gotta.
But
it's worth a try.
It is worth a try.
A couple trips. Check your blood. If it ain't working,
then keep eating your tofu. But
keep it tofu.
But what if it does work? Then
if it does work,
it's worth every
show
penny.
me that steak.
That's right. Take my money.
And good news, I did see the other day, Woody, you're going to be happy.
Yes.
Mask requirements at Disney have been lifted.
Thank the Lord. Thank you, God. Thank you.
I know your last trip to Disney was not a fun one.
Man, I would tell you what.
No, it was fun.
It was fun. It was fun. I mask debate to the side, right? Like, on a pure vacation getaway, Disney is the one place on the face of this earth that I go and I tune out everything, right? Like, it's just no business, no nothing. You're just kind of going around my wife and I have just such a great time there. It's like the one place we go where we truly just enjoy it.
Right.
And so we went. We were lucky enough to go 3 times last year. We went on quick trips. Like, don't think that we go for 2 weeks at a time.
Right.
It's not it's like 3 days.
3 days. 4, yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. Now we had a great time. Like, by the 3rd time we went, because we were used to it. But it was hard. It was because it took away some of the magic for me.
Yeah.
Because when you go to Disney, that's part of it. Like, you're in your bubble. It's a different world. And it's like you forget kind of politics, everything else. And when you go there and you're told to wear a mask by the employee. You feel like, man, what is this about? Like, I feel like I'm,
right.
you know. So I am so relieved. And plus,
your next trip is going to be amazing coming up.
You never know, but we have one in September. But we have been known to book multiples. so we have one in September, but I would not be surprised if we end up down there before September. We were going to go this week. No, all right. So you remember last episode we were talking about
you were trying to find a beach house in June.
So let me tell you what happened. So I kept looking, and again, every time I book a vacation, Disney's always on my mind. So I go and I book a trip for June.
Okay.
Right? So that same window I booked one because I was like, oh man, okay, we found the room, good resort, blah blah blah. So come to find out, they're still doing the theme park reservations. Okay. So I booked the trip 4 days, and I'm like, okay, now I got to reserve my park time. Well, you couldn't reserve Magic Kingdom. You could only reserve Epcot. And so we stood the chance of getting down there and never even being able to go to Magic Kingdom. You would have had to go to Epcot for 4 days, and I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't go down there and not see the castle, you know? So I ended up getting a refund. But yeah.
So you're not going in June.
I'm not going in June because I need to see I need to be in the Magic Kingdom at least one day.
Well, you ought to go. You know, if you're listening, you're in the coalition group. They do have a special price in October.
That's right. And October's a great time.
23rd to 29th, and that's at Halloween. Man, that's the time you need to. If you're a member, you need to get on this trip.
The weather is great. The decorations are fantastic. Like October is our favorite month to go. It's by far But yeah, we have that. We'll probably
that was our favorite too. Yeah, that and Christmas.
It's the weather's great because if you go now, it is hot.
Too hot.
It is hot.
No,
it's like
that.
Yeah.
I'm
and with a mask
for Christmas though. I'm torn, to be honest, between Gatlinburg and Disney.
Oh, see, we haven't been to Gatlinburg.
If you've never been to Dollywood and Gatlinburg for Christmas, in my opinion, I think they outdo Disney on decorations.
Man. Well, I love. Well, we went to. This is a side note. We went to Disney one Thanksgiving, right? So we were actually down there at Disney. Our family wasn't too happy. We went down and were there for actual Thanksgiving Day.
I figured that was busy.
And it was great. The crowd was okay. But the food, they had a special Thanksgiving menu. So you got turkey, gravy, the thing, and it was fantastic. It was kind of chill, but yeah, I mean, you miss family around Thanksgiving, but yeah, it was fun.
I'm wondering what's really gonna worry people. Everything's opening up so fast.
Yeah.
And now we're having an issue with, materials and food shortages and gas shortages. And I just hope it doesn't, shut things back down or keep people from going. That's what's scaring me because we're even having heat, it's taking us forever to get heat pumps. And next week's going to be in the 90s. So luckily I've pre-stocked our warehouse, preparing for this. So I've got several systems of each size that'll get me through for a while. But man, I hope they catch up on that.
I know. Well, it'd be kind of devastating to, you're finally getting back in the groove. And like we just talked about, like businesses are finally opening back up and getting back to because before, like a lot has changed over the last year. We say 1 year, but it feels like 10.
It does.
It really does.
It does. And we'll never go back to what we were before.
And so it's like, so businesses are really kind of, okay, let's get the wheels going. Let's try to get in some type of routine. Yeah. And then you won't be able to do it for another 6 months because you can't get what you need. People just aren't used to it, and so it's just one thing after the other.
And be careful if you're listening and you're not a business owner. You're just a homeowner, which is great. That's why I love homeowners here for advice. I know now is the time that people are getting scared to do projects. Prices are going up. Materials are hard to find. But if you're doing a project, just remember now, even more than ever, don't just accept the lowest bid.
Yeah.
Do your homework. There's a lot of people out here that will scam you. There's a lot of people that say they can do the work. Do your review check, do your license check, your insurance check. People will come in and quote you work no matter what it is, want money up front, and then you never see them again.
That's right.
And they get away with it because they're not in the system legally, and unless you know who they are and where they live, they're gone.
Well, and in today's world, I value trustworthy. You know, how long have you been in business? Are you going to be in business? Do you offer a warranty? Do you take care of the product long term? All that stuff factors into my decisions now, because I see now more than ever that's what's important. Like, sure, you can save a couple bucks here, but like, especially service issues, like when you call them, are you going to be in business in 6 months so that the unit I just got installed, so I mean, all that stuff needs to be
we have a ton of customers now that new company, like we get them every year. We get several people or companies that will advertise they're a new heating and air company. We're coming out. And then a year later, they're not in business, and customers are calling. I can't get a hold of so and so. Well, they have not secured their customer base. They won't hear long enough, and we've got customers we've taken over that from companies that have said they're gonna be around forever that aren't, because they come in at the wrong time, or they just don't know how to operate a business. I don't know, but you just got to do your homework. Sometimes, and honestly, all times cheaper is never better.
No. And if you, and I'm not saying this is a not a specific statement, but if you, like for Browns, if you were able to navigate the last year and come out even better than you were before, that's a trustworthy business. You've earned the business. So I mean, like you've learned how to kind of grow, adapt, stay with the customers, keep going, keep trucking. That means you're in it for the long haul. So I mean, so you see businesses that have just, especially trade businesses over the last year, I mean, they have busted it out. They have been working hard.
Their foundation was built right. That's one thing we talked about last month on our Bible study. Ironic enough, was about building your business foundation on the rock. Remember how you say, don't build your house on the sand. Build your business on. You don't build your business on sand as well, because as quick as you build it, the quick as it can come down. Exactly. And if you're not firm in your foundation on your business, your customer satisfaction, your employees, you could buy something, and I just don't want to see anybody. Lose money or something happen or get a project that's not done right, and then they regret it and have to pay more to fix it.
Exactly.
And this time with the money, the price is going up. I see a lot all the time, a lot of scams. And people taking money, and just be careful. And if your parents, grandparents, and stuff are getting prices, just help them out and help them do the background and the homework as well, because
that's a good
the elderly are the first to get taken advantage of.
That's a good point, because I can't tell you how many family members that have like, oh, look at this, I heard about this, and it's a scam. Because we're that age where like everything's basically a scam until you prove me otherwise.
Yeah, that's right.
But the older generations, occasionally like on Facebook, they see these ads and everything. It's like you've got to help them out. And that's why it's so important, like, this group that you started too, like where you have a group of people that you can refer others to.
That's right. Someone you trust.
Yeah. So when somebody comes to me, like I'll get a random, hey, I'm supposed to record, but our AC went out and we're getting quotes. I can then go to my bank and be like, hey, you should call Brandon, or, because that happened actually this week. We had a cancellation, people quoting for AC at their house. And I was like, hey, give Brandon a call. Like that's the person I trust. And so it happened. It's full circle. So that's why it's important to be a part of these groups.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you feel 100% that the person you recommend, because if you recommend them and they do a bad job, then that makes you look bad. Yes. So you've got to have people you recommend to do all and I have a ton of them, any trade. So if people needs anything, any of the trades, whether it's real estate, painting, plumbing, we got
Brandon's got a guy for everything.
We got a guy for everything, and if I recommend them, I trust them.
Yep.
And I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna see it through as well. I'm gonna call them. Hey, did you take care of so and so?
That's right.
That's the main thing, is following up, not just giving a name and number.
What did I ask you though? I was like, I randomly text Brandon. Like I know he probably looks at his phone.
No. Me and Woody usually texting. It's like 10, 11 at night. We got ideas.
I'll get hit with an idea, and then also I was like, hey, I think I want a generator. You know,
Yeah,
like,
that's what it was. I sent you the number.
Yeah, and what was funny was like I had to describe to you why I wanted a generator. Like you don't already know. Like, well, a generator's for when the power goes out. I was like, yeah, I want a generator so I can keep working if the power goes out. Yeah, no, Captain Obvious over here. But you're like, I was like, do y'all do it? No, but I got a guy. And then so it's that simple thing. That's why it's important.
I got a guy.
You got to have a network.
I always have that. Darn, we only got 5 minutes left.
That's it, man. See, look at that. Flies by.
It does. Well,
Disney will do it. I can talk.
Yeah, we can talk to. And I'm a Disney fanatic now too.
I'm telling you,
we've been 3 times, and I'm ready to go back.
It's something about it, and I know people out there listen. Disney World's not for me. Listen, I didn't go till we got married, and then we went on our honeymoon a year later. So that was like 9 years ago. It was my first trip.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to say life changing because I don't want to discount other major life events, but I'm telling you, if it clicks with you, it clicks and it changes the way, like you go there and you are just literally, like I said, we've gone other places, but every time I always compare it to Disney, and it's like, I don't know. I love having everything taken care of. I love knowing what to expect. I love being in a bubble. I don't have to move my car. I don't have to worry about anything. So I can't hype up Disney enough, and I'm not getting any kickback.
That's right. I love it. We didn't go until I was older either. When we had kids, and it's just so much to do. So much to do. A lot of shows and activities, and it's worth it. You can plan it out year and a half out and pay for it monthly. I mean, so it's not. And actually, once you total it all up, you could. It's not much more than going to
really not.
The beach for a week and renting a house or hotel as much as they pay.
And you can stay on resort. I mean, even if you go stay on Disney property, which then you park your car and you take a bus to whatever theme park, everything's taken care of. I mean, you can go for you can go for the same as you would for a beach.
It's not much more.
It's really not.
It's not.
And it's a great experience. But
go at least once.
But now, you can help yourself out if you go during certain times of the year, and you can make your trip.
Definitely get a planner. Yes. Certain times you get free meals, like in different things, and you've got to jump on some specials.
The weather too, like
the weather.
Like the fall is better weather, especially if you're from Virginia, because it gets hot. Hot in Florida. So
starting in March,
different type.
March to September is hot.
Yep. So there's some things you can do to help yourself out.
Yeah, definitely look into it. Remember, if you're a Central Virginia Business Coalition member, they have a special in this October as well that you can jump on. Contact Heather, email through their website. They can definitely get you in contact with that. Also, whether you're a member or just a citizen and you're looking for things to do, coming up August 21st is the Coalition Battle of the Band and Drive-In event. That's at fun. Liberty Lake Park, I believe. It's an all-day event with bands, battle of the bands, see who the best band is, a drive-in car show, food trucks. I mean, it's an awesome event. They had a ton of people last year, even with the restrictions. So I'm expecting way more this year with the restrictions. It's going to be
great. It was fun last year.
Oh, yeah. And then music, good food. Good, you go check out the car show.
Yep.
And also this year, Centerfest 2021 is the 40th anniversary. Wow.
What? That is crazy to me.
40th anniversary. That's
love
September
Centerfest.
18th.
I love Centerfest.
The day after I turned 40. So if I'm still here,
just don't bring any steak.
Don't bring
them a hamburger.
This is at Liberty Lake Park as well. 10 to 6 on the 18th. And that's plenty of, I think it's full of vendors. It's rain or shine, of course. They got vendors, there's crafters, nonprofits, food trucks, and all-day events. So you can bring your kids. So if you're looking forward, go and mark your calendar for these two. If there's any other ones closer this summer, I'll have that. The next coming weeks, we'll get some updated activities. And I had on my notes, next week we're going to talk a little more with Woody with some of his groups or things he's got coming up called Little Paranormals.
Oh man, we got.
So if you got kids or even teenagers, this is something you want to listen to as well, because this is going to be some. Is it kind of an event for them or just something they?
It's
give me a quick.
It's a cute brand. Don't let the word paranormal scare you. But I am really into just sci-fi stuff like that. But also being married to a teacher, we like stuff that has purpose and meaning too. So. We're coming out with a couple of kids books, some little cartoons, coloring books. It's fun.
Sweet.
It's fun. Yeah.
We'll dig in deeper to that next week and some other stuff local. Thanks for listening. Remember to find us on all your podcast platforms for Cool Talk with Browns Heating and Air, Spotify, Apple, Android, Grove Street FM website and app. And I will catch y'all next Wednesday. Have a great week.